But
So we all leave.
what the fuck is that? No!
It's okay. It's being covered up by pretty girls. Don't worry. Lily walks beside the wall, letting her cane gently tap against it. Every now and then, Hanako comes along right beside her, so close that she is practically half hugging her as they go. Yeah, that is very close. Although it must make her walking that much harder, Lily takes it in stride. And okay. As we turn around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a steam train. Hanako shrieks a little, and my vision briefly goes black. Ouch!
Oh shit.
Opening my eyes,
Oh shit!
I see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking up at me. Okay! They belong to the perpetrator, a short girl who bumped into me and has now fallen down onto the hallway floor. She wears a PE uniform and a very worried frown. That's a smile if I've ever seen one!
Yeah.
The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have on during a lunch break. More striking than that, though, is that she doesn't have legs! You noticed it. Hooray, Hisao. Or she does, but they're not flesh and bone. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs end in shins, and feet made of some black metallic or plastic-like materials. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose, and jumps up.
How does she jump?
She has...
Oh man! Hey, are you alright? I'm sorry about that, really. I wasn't looking where I was going, and you just came out of nowhere. Sorry.
She's looking really apologetic, in the hurt puppy way of looking apologetic. That is my weakness. I quickly forget... I said that is my weakness. I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies... Yeah, that is my weakness too, Hisao! It's okay. Don't worry about it. Ah! I say that, but there's a huge stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't overexert yourself, don't forget your medication, and most of all, don't get hit in the chest. I try to rub my solar plexus to chase the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. It seems normal.
Hey, should I get the nurse?
The worried, high-pitched voice of the girl snaps me out of it. I stare at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded, until I realize that I probably looked worse off than I really was. Doubled over myself and looking all tense. Damn, I'm overly worried about my heart. No need, I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pull myself upright. Feeling my sore ribs one last time, and I take a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me. Big time. But it's nothing more than that.
You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard.
It's okay. I said I was fine, and nothing's broken. No harm done.
That's good. I was...
They're trapping you!
You're fucked. So, what happened? Shall I knock a bitch out with my cane?
She's not quite up to speed for obvious reasons, but she sounds very worried. More than what the situation deserves, really. Someone just bumped into me. Nothing serious, just kinda winded.
Sorry, it's my fault. I was just going to get some stuff and I was in the kind of a hurry. That someone here is Emmy, isn't it?
The little girl coughs quietly and shuffles her plastic or metallic feet, looking down at them before saying anything.
Hi, Lily. Hanako?
Look how formal she looks right now as well. Like, she looks formal, but in like the slightly laid back way, like she's used to it. Right now, she looks like she's overly trying, in my opinion.
I always stand with posture, though.
I have okay posture. I don't have the best posture.
I will smack your spine with a ruler. You will learn posture.
What is the bad deal with me having only okay posture?
You realize if you don't have proper posture, you can actually cause yourself serious back, neck, and back and neck damage, and muscle damage.
I'm gonna die before it anyways.
Not caring. I'm gonna smack your back with a ruler.
I guess the girls know each other.
Do please try to be more careful. You might be sturdy enough to endure these sorts of accidents, but there are people who aren't.
The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously, like a little child caught misbehaving. It's so cute, I found myself smiling.
I know that. I was just... I gotta go. Teacher will have my head. I promised to help with the printouts, but I went running instead. Sorry, but I gotta go changing everything.
Bye!
Oh god, it's back!
Before any of us can say a thing, Abby has already bolted away, leaving the hallway eerily quiet. Does that kind of thing happen often around here?
There are more rules in Yamako than usual for running in corridors. But that rarely stops Emmy, it seems.
She shakes her head weakly and offers a slight composed smile.
I don't think there's anything we can do to stop her, I'm afraid. Shall we be off then?
And they disappear like ghosts. Lily heads off along the hallway, and Hanako hurries after her. The route to the route to the room the two of us used for tea is fairly simple to retrace, being still fresh in mind from yesterday. Lily and Hanako quickly go about the business of making lunch.
Asshole.
Before I can even open my small bag of food, Lily's busying herself with her thermos and tea bags as Hanako is setting out both their lunchboxes. How prepared do people come for a lunch?
I don't even fucking bring lunch or eat breakfast. I
Tori,
also don't eat dinner
Tori,
sometimes.
Tori, not everyone's you.
It's true. You know what? I'm out of water, so we'll be back in a minute.
Alright, looks like I'll be doing the girl voice until she gets back, everybody. I hope you enjoy it.
Have fun.
So is this what...
God.
So is
Shit,
this...
I need a shirt. Ugh. I swear to God, if you keep this in the thing, you're fucking dead. I can't hear you, but I know you're probably laughing at me. Keep one.
So is this what you meant by coming here almost every day? Yes, Hanako and I usually have lunch here. It suits both of us, so we ended up using this room regularly. After seeing Hanako's reaction to me over the past couple of days, I can understand why that is a boon. That and Lily being able to get some quiet away from her class as well. I take my seat last after Lily's poured the tea for us and sit down. You took your seat last, but you took the window seat away from Hanako. Good job, buddy. The more time I spend with these two girls, the more I think that they're a perfect foil to Misha and Shizune, which is exactly what we want. Even without a voice, Shizune is direct and brash, and Misha seems to get along with everyone. On the other hand, Lily is soft-spoken and relaxed, while Hanako seems to be the shyest girl I've ever met. So, how are you faring in Yamaku, Hisao? I have the least girly voice ever. You seem to be a bit flustered before. Apart from getting lost every now and again and being crash-tackled outside my classroom, fine, I guess. You looked pretty hurt before. Are you really okay? For a brief moment, I considered telling Hanako and Lily about my condition, but then I held it back. I can't tell why, but for some reason I feel uncomfortable talking about it to these religious strangers, even if they are pretty friendly. Yeah, it's nothing. I was just a bit startled. Judging from the two girls' expressions, I don't think they're buying it. But in what I assume is their way of respecting my privacy, they don't. Hello. They don't press the matter.
Why does she look terrified? Holy fuck! What'd you say?
She asked me how my chest was doing, and then I said, "I'm fine. Don't worry about it." I guess that is one of the unwritten rules around here. Don't ask, even if people's conditions are obvious, like Hanako's. There's still bound to be a story involved. Probably there was a fire, dumbass.
Might not have been.
What else could cause burns? Other than
no shit, fire, but not like house fire is what I mean.
I just said fire. You can assume fire. Everyone has...
Hot coals could do it. Hot metal. Anything really that's severely hot. Hot water could have been scalding water.
On only half of her body.
Yeah. She's turned to one side, next thing you know, someone tosses that, you're fucked.
Everyone has things that they don't feel comfortable speaking about, and I think everyone here recognizes that. So, how long have you been in this school? You both seem to know your way around pretty well.
Well, I've been here since the start of high school, but only moved into the dorms a year ago. Sorry. Hanako joins at the start of high school as well, and moved to the dorms when she did, if memory serves me right. That's right, since high school.
So you've known each other since then?
Since I moved, yes. Hanako lives next door to me, so it's only natural, right? Right.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I know Kenji.
Kenji's a fucking weirdo.
Living next to someone is probably reason enough to befriend them. Though I'm guessing that Lily's blindness played a part in that as well. I can't imagine Hanako easily making friends with someone who has to deliberately avoid looking at her scars. You don't have to look at him, dude. You don't have to deliberately not look at him either. There's just, you get used to a situation. With the immediate conversation dried up, we start to eat our lunch. It's like Mutao said, it's only really an elephant in the room if you make it one. Isn't long before the girls are signaling the end of the break. Like me, the girls pack up their lunches efficiently as they set them down. Blech. Good morning, Tori.
It's nighttime, fuckface. I guess I'd be off then. Are you going to go with Hisao, Hanako?
Hanako looks up at me. For a second I can see that she's considering skipping class, maybe just to avoid walking to the classroom with me. Wow, Hanako, feeling the love.
Yes.
I don't know what to think of it. Hanako is really delicate to the point of breaking if looked at the wrong way. Makes me a bit nervous. But I push the feeling aside, trying to be as natural as I can. We should hurry then. Class is already starting by the sound of it. Lily gives a nod of farewell as she bends down to take her cane. Hanako and I filing out before her. No dirty thoughts. Alright, Tori? We walk quickly down the empty halls to our respective classes.
I wonder why he noticed her bending down.
Probably because he's not blind, Tori.
Oh! Going at the blind jokes, are we? I got a fucking bucket of that shit. Let's go, bud.
Alright.
You can 1v1 me with offensiveness. Feeling it.
As we reach the door to Lily's 3-2 classroom, she turns towards me.
So, thank you for sharing lunch with us today. Even though it was a really awkward silence, we all sat there.
My pleasure, Lily. And with that, we part our ways, Lily entering her classroom and leaving Hanako and me to make off to our own. She's still looking like she wants to run away. So, do you really want to go back to the class now?
Yeah. Yes.
Alright then. I feel like I should say something more to her, but it's hard to come up with anything that would be appropriate and safe enough. And Lily was right. The more time we spend out here, the more explaining we have to do. I open the rear door to the and walk in. The teacher looks up at me and opens his mouth to say something. However, as Hanako follows me in and closes the door, he simply nods to us and continues his lecture. This is the third time that Hanako has had her truancy practically ignored. There's definitely something going on here. We make our way to as soon as you left, I didn't have a problem with speaking. I just wanted to let you know that.
Alright.
And I noticed that Mishra and Shizune are both missing as well. I wonder if it's some form of informal agreement with the staff, or if it's a perk afforded to the unique students of this school. Trying to make as little disturbance as I can, I extract the relevant textbooks from my bag and start catching up. The class goes on quietly. The teacher seems like an okay person, despite the weird first impression I got, and the material is relatively interesting. However, the way he teaches is really bizarre. It's as if he expects us that I'm not even. He
expects that everyone is a natural genius.
I know. I read it, and then when it tried to go out of my mouth, it just turned it into retardation.
What?
When the final bell sounds, I realize that there's still a lot of time left in the day, and I'm wondering what there is left to do. It's odd, at the hospital I had 24 hours a day of free time. Here, I can't even English. I'm going to reread that so that no one gets on my case. It's odd, at the hospital I had 24 hours a day of free time, but here, filling the considerably shorter hours feels difficult. Everyone else leaves, and I'm left alone with the teacher. Mutao is examining the assignment sheets we were working on earlier, marking them with a red ball pen. Do we really have to go over that? And also, yes. Tori, I'm not commenting on what you said earlier. Raising his eyes from his... Why is that so?
Quitters, Joe. Spitters are quitters.
What is it, Nakai?
Alright, Batman, calm your fucking tits.
I jump at him, addressing me, but I guess it's natural to spark some conversation since there's nobody else around. Nothing, Batman. Thinking about what I'd do after school. The teacher slowly puts the cap on the pen he's holding and arranges his papers into a stack, clacking it against the desk twice. He seems very methodical, and for a brief moment, I'm reminded of Shizune. But the teacher is more unhurried and relaxed, much more routine. You have no plans? No, I would consider...
He's gonna rape you.
No, I consider joining a club, but don't know what kind of club would interest me.
I just say that. It goes dead silent. Just not continues. It's like, yes. Feeling so proud.
Go observe a meeting of someone else's club. Might pique your interest. I guess. I'm trying my best not to comment on what you say. By the way.
So difficult, though.
But I don't know how to continue from there. Mutao looks at me in a way that makes me quickly want to take the words back to the point of conversation. But I can't, so I forge ahead. I just know how to deal with people here. I mean the other students. I'm talking to people and everything, so it's not like I'd be isolated or anything. I just don't know what to think about. The disabilities, it's like, it feels that I'm being impolite if I pay attention to them, and it's weird to ignore them. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. The teacher scratches his cheek, absent-mindedly. I've got his scruff right now. I have his scruff right now, Tori.
Shave it.
Why?
I don't know.
I was actually thinking... Alright, leave in a comment if you want to see my ugly mug with a face cam. You can oh wait, I'm sorry. That's, You can talk normally with someone even if they are blind or something. Trying to look What?
Oh shit.
Try to look behind the superficial. There's not a single student here who isn't just a normal kid behind whatever they might seem at first glance. Says the same thing as Yuko did. I know they're right, but it's hard, considering my voice is dying. How can you not consider, for example, Shizune's deafness, when the only way to communicate with her is to talk through Misha? Or Hanako. It's not like you can ignore her face. Actually, you're supposed to stare at it because she's pretty odd in my opinion, but whatever. But... Tori, did you see what just happened?
The whole thing jumped a little bit.
God damn it!
This bitch. This basic mother fluffin' bitch. Alright. Teacher!
Misha crashes in, hand straightened and enthusiastic greeting. Her voice loud and lively, enough to wake the dead from their graves. She starts towards the teacher's desk with her bouncing step, hands energetically swinging with the rhythm. Mutao, visibly dismayed at the interruption in Misha in general, slumps in his chair, like, "Oh, not her again!"
This basic motherfucking bitch.
Mikado! Misha stops in her tracks and looks around cluelessly, as if she's sensing from his tone that something's wrong. There's always something wrong with Batman.
Yeah?
We have talked about volume control before. Tori, I'm never gonna give you another hug in your life.
Bitch fucking where? You already promised me so many that you haven't given me. You owe me like
I haven't
way more
seen
than
you.
5 years worth.
I haven't seen you.
Yeah? 2 years ago, you told me you would give me a hug every day. Where's my hug been?
I said every day that I saw you.
No. You said you'd give me one every day. And I haven't even gotten virtual hugs.
You said you didn't want virtual hugs.
I said I want hugs.
Yeah, but I offered a virtual hug. You're like, no, Joe, I want a real one.
Yeah, because everyone wants real hugs, but I can substitute those with virtual hugs for now.
That's not what
But
you
no,
said.
I didn't even get those, so you owe me like over 4 years worth of hugs.
Do your damn line.
So I thought, bitch. Yeah?
One, she doesn't lower her voice at all, and the teacher just rubs his eyes.
I was just rubbing my eyes.
So, what is it?
We need help. We're running out of supplies for the fest.
You're having problems now.
No, I just can't see. I literally can't see. I don't have my glasses, and my eyes are like tearing up.
I don't have my glasses either.
Are your eyes tearing up? Because mine
A little bit, actually, but yeah.
Oh shit. Hey. Different festival states. This is... where am I? Okay. This is a distress!
She waves a pink slip of paper she's holding around.
I see no paper.
Just, it's imagination. So, go get more of the supplies from the art room. What's the problem with that?
I'm sorry, I'm dying. Plywood! Plywood is always the problem. Last time we wanted more, there was only a little, but that time we just took it all and went with that.
Tori, do you want to go to sleep?
Now there's none left there, so do you know where there is some?
I don't understand. How would I know?
You're a fucking teacher, that's why.
It's Batman.
Chicha, the president thought that a teacher would know if there is plywood. Was she wrong? Are you all mindless fucking idiots?
My Mutao looks like he is in great pain, frowning with his entire essence, and Misha doesn't get it at all. Looking at the two of them communicate is terrible. Like looking at a man being tortured by drilling his skull open while blasting pop music at fall volume at the same time. I'm afraid I have no idea if there is any plywood in the school I just spit. Let alone
So
where it would be
gross.
if there was any.
Aww. What should I do?
Perhaps try and find Mr. Nomiya. I'm quite sure he would know where to find everything you need. You'd have to pry them from his cold, dead hands, but that's a different matter.
Ah! I don't have time. We're so busy.
She held... I always did that in Batman's voice. She holds her head with both of her hands, looking as despairing as it's possible for a person like her. Without even noticing, she crumples the note she's holding against her hair.
Oh, she's fucking smart. I shouldn't even be fetching these things. There's so much to do and we're falling behind the schedule.
Muto looks at her gravely and then suddenly smiles. Smiling doesn't really fit his face. I think it'd be better if he didn't. Muto, I'm sorry, never smile again. I wonder if he gets some temporary help.
Oh, don't even try.
He switches to staring at me focusedly with a hard expression, as if trying to say, go make some friends.
What are you, my dad?
I guess I can give you a hand.
You can? Thanks, Hee-chan. That's really nice.
Oh, no, Sal, why'd you say yes? Why didn't they give me an option? She pauses, does a double take, and then points at me with her finger, yelping, ah!
Ah!
And looking very puzzled.
Come to think of it, what's Hee-chan doing here? Class is over. You should be having fun.
We just had a little chat.
Oh no. It's not detention, is it? Are you in trouble, Hee-chan?
No, I'm not.
Is Hee-chan in trouble, teacher?
You just went over this.
No,
No.
you're not.
He's not. Misha sighs deeply, and I feel that I have to help Misha to get her off the teacher's back. So what do you need?
Here's the list. I can try to find the plywood from somewhere if there's none in the art room.
She offers me the note she's holding. I take it, hesitating a bit. I said help you, but this has no implications on whether I'm joining the council or not.
Oh. Still, thanks, Hee-chan. Try to be quick. We are in a stall building streak now. We must hurry, hurry, hurry!
She bounces out of the classroom, leaving me and the teacher looking at each other with something that feels like a silent agreement. Well, there you have it, Nakai. You have something to do now. Please don't sound so smug. Looking at the list with a number of items ranging from paint to plywood, all written with small, neat handwriting, this is undoubtedly Shizune's. I heave a sigh. I'll be going then. Waving the long list limply at the teacher, I exit to the hallway. Tori, look at this. It's your favorite thing ever.
No!
The classrooms closest to ours are designated... I can English. The classrooms closest to ours are designated belonging to classes 3-1 and 3-2. On the right side, 3-4, and on the left side, each door looking exactly the same. Further down the corridor, still with identical doors, are rooms that I didn't think were used for classes. I guess the art room is not a classroom as much. Well, you could learn art in a classroom. I carefully push open the furthest door and peek in.